lovely day, absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So this, the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. And he's away. Tries a shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Dashing forward at pace. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Plays it through, and it's got through. He gets past his man. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well read, he sorted that out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So it is still 0-0. And it's Bale. Mbappe. Bale. "30 minutes gone. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, they could break here. Mbappe! And the keeper barely had to move.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Hoists it high. Timely intervention. Griezmann. The goal now would certainly liven things up. And he's on his way! Out towards the flank. There's the ball in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Forward it goes. Griezmann. It's a promising ball. Now it's Kane. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cut out in the nick of time. And there is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side too.
Hits one! There it is!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Hoists it forward. Griezmann. Griezmann goes looking. Looks to clip it forward. Shapes to shoot! He scored! They are right back in business.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Away from immediate danger. Striding forward, facing goal. Now it's Bale. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's found his man. And the counter is on. Going through, got a size of... He's gone for it! It's in! And they get themselves in front!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bale.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Griezmann is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
Bale. He's got away. Defender's on the back foot. Well weighted.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's gone for it! And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Gorgeous control there. Big chance! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Yet another dead ball chance.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Forward it goes. Chance to break. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. 90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. Now it's Kane. He's left his man. And that has been clubbed away. So that's it. It is all over. Well, a game that had everything